Hi you guys. Please don't mind the background. It looks a little crazy. Okay, that curtain is not for sure gonna stay there. I thought I wanted blush pink curtains in here. I think not. Painted in here if you haven't seen any of the vlogs, which by the time you guys see this, I have not uploaded any of those vlogs. It is Friday. This is gonna go up on a Sunday, or no, it's Saturday. This is gonna go up tomorrow. That's ambitious, but it's gonna go up tomorrow. Anyways, it's time for a takedown. It's time for a takedown and a wash. And a wash, honey, as we would say down south. I'm gonna wash it. So that's what we're gonna do. And if you're curious, my braids have been in for 6 weeks. Now, if it feels like it's shorter to you, feels like, girl, your braids have not been in for 6 weeks. They've only been in for blah, blah. Because sometimes people like to be fact checking me and they'll be like, go back and they'll be like, but you posted this on the date. Yeah, but I post everything after the fact. When y'all are seeing stuff, I probably, when I posted my braids install, had those braids in for already 2 weeks at that point. It's time for them to go. They're starting to look ratty. And one thing I will say, I shared, and I always will share, the hair that I use when I do the install. If I've used it for the first time though, you shouldn't take that as me saying like, oh, I like this because it's my first time using it. I'm gonna tell you right now, this light brown hair that I use, I will never buy it again. It didn't matte up, thank God, but it did get very knotted, and it did this thing a lot where it like bunched up into like a big hump like that, you see, and then the rest of it never end. Before we do that, some products I'm going to be using to do my takedown. This all going to be products from the Sacred Protection collection. I've gotten asked, do I like this before? Yes, I do. I love it. So this is their detangling spray. So I'm going to spray some of this on the braids to help detangle. This is a scalp refreshing spray. I use this in between like my braids wash days, but I also will use it on like takedown day as an extra like detox method to like lift any gunk up off the scalp. And then this is the oil ritual, which I'll also use on the hair after I've gotten it all out, to just further detangle it. The biggest thing that you want to do when you're taking down a style like this, you want to get all the dead hair out, and you want to detangle it really well before it touches any water so that your hair doesn't mat up. I'm also using a bunch of the Sacred tools today for the takedown. This is, I think this is their rake comb, this is their small rat tail comb, and then this is their detangling brush. So this is what we're using today. Let's start. All right, y'all, we're done with the braids takedown. I thought this was gonna be like a takedown and a wash, but it's just a takedown. Because the fact that I thought I was gonna be able to take down and wash my hair all in one sitting, girl, that's cute. That's real cute. So we'll have to do that in the next video when I do like my silk press update for you guys. But I want to show you guys how much fallout I had. This is how much fallout I had from 6 weeks of wearing my braids. A couple of things we were talking about on TikTok is like, how did I, what was I saying? What did I do to my braids every day? Like, I use the Sacred Restoring Hair and Edge Drops every single day. This video also is not sponsored by Sacred in any way. Some of y'all get that confused and you think like anytime you see a creator talking about a brand in their video that means like they must be sponsored. Unless you see something that says like paid or ad or I'm so excited to be working with, it's not paid. I actually really do enjoy the Sacred line. Some people think that anytime I talk about something I'm getting paid for it, but I really do enjoy the Sacred line. And so my biggest tip is that if you are wearing braids or protective style, use that to your advantage and use those growth serums every single day. Because the growth serums, 9 times out of 10, they're water-based. I do just want to say your fallout is relative to you, okay? We were talking about this on live and on TikTok. If you, like some people like to say, have 2 scoops of hair, if you saw this much fallout, of course you would be like appalled, like, oh my gosh. I have naturally really thick, dense hair. I also naturally have a lot of shedding. So this for me for 6 weeks is not outside of the norm. And you have to remember too, because I feel like people think like, oh, when I take my braids out, the way that I know my hair is healthy is if I had no shedding. No, everyone's hair sheds every day. Some people's hair sheds more than others, but everyone's hair sheds every single day. You have to remember that your hair is not going to be able to shed like it normally would because it is trapped in the braid. Okay, it's trapped in the braid or the twist or the cornrow, whatever style that you had in that didn't let your hair be free and out. The fallout was still in there. It was still happening. You just didn't see it because it was trapped in the style. So you have to detangle and get that all out. Don't be alarmed by this unless it's an abnormal amount. I really enjoyed all the products. I used this on each braid. So I just did 1 pump for the braid. I would smooth it over after I'd taken the hair out. I detangled it with a comb. And then I did my hair in 4 sections. And when I got done with the section, I would use the Sacred Oil Ritual to like further lubricate the hair and comb through it and everything. And then if I felt like there was a lot of buildup on that braid, I would use this scalp refreshing spray and sprayed it on my scalp and like rubbed it in to like help break it up. I don't know if I really showed that, just wanted to explain. But you guys will have to come back for the next video for the wash because I'm tired. I'm literally, as you guys are watching this, I filmed this last night. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm really excited though to try. I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna wash my hair with the Olaplex Hydrating Curl Shampoo. I've had this, I've been sitting on this waiting to use it. I have so many products I've been waiting to use. I also have this Gisou Honey Gloss Collagen Drops that I wanna use. I also have this IGK Antisocial Time Release Bond Building Dry Mask I wanna try. I also have this that I'm gonna use in my hair, this John Frieda Frizz Ease Blowout Spray. Since it's summer, I wanna use that on my hair. I'm trying to think, there's some other, I think that's all the new stuff I'm gonna try on my hair though, okay, because I don't wanna be trying too much new stuff and my hair turn out crazy. And we're gonna do a silk press. I'm only doing the silk press though to give my hair a break in between styles. No, somebody's gonna ask that too, like, I thought you weren't doing silk presses anymore. I'm probably gonna do like 2 or 3 this summer. When I say silk press season is over, I just mean it in the sense that it's not my primary style. So thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you next time.